Hello viewers, welcome to the channel. Hope everybody is doing absolutely fine. And in this video I'm going to discuss about cellular respiration, and the cyclic pathway which I will discuss here is Krebs cycle, which is also known as tricarboxylic acid as well as citric acid cycle. So first we will learn that what is Krebs cycle. So basically it was named after German biochemist Sir Hans Krebs, and this pathway is involved in the cellular respiration of both plants and animals and the product of glucose breakdown. So basically glucose is a 6-carbon molecule, and the process of glycolysis will give pyruvic acid, which is a 3-carbon molecule, and this particular pyruvic acid is formed in the cytosol of the cell or the cytoplasm, and this pyruvic acid cannot directly enter into the mitochondrial matrix for cellular respiration, so it has to be converted into acetyl coenzyme A, and this conversion from pyruvic acid to acetyl coenzyme A is under the reaction known as oxidative decarboxylation, and the enzyme which is involved here is pyruvic dehydrogenase and coenzymes NAD+ and CoA enzyme. Now pyruvic acid is a 3-carbon molecule. It has to be converted into acetyl coenzyme. So acetyl coenzyme is a 2-carbon molecule, and this we will learn through this reaction. So this is the oxidative decarboxylation of pyruvic acid forming acetyl coenzyme, which is a 2-carbon molecule, and this 2-carbon molecule is getting entered into the matrix of mitochondria. Now here what we can see that this CO2 is getting released and NAD+ is converted into its reduced form, which is NADH plus H, which is helping in the production of ATP. So now what will happen when this acetyl coenzyme will enter into this Krebs cycle? This CoA will also get released, and only this particularly acetyl will get entered into this Krebs cycle, and this CoA will go back for its reuse. Now we will understand what are the process or the steps which are involved in the Krebs cycle, which is taking place in mitochondrial matrix. Now when acetyl coenzyme entered into the Krebs cycle, which is a 2-carbon compound, will attach with the oxaloacetic acid, which is the last product formed in this Krebs cycle. Now why I am saying it is the last product? So we can see here that the last step or the stage is a dehydrogenation. This oxaloacetic acid is formed, and this 4-carbon molecule is again getting reused in the form of reactant with acetyl coenzyme to form citric acid, which is citrate also. So this is a 6-carbon molecule formed in the presence of oxaloacetic acid plus acetyl coenzyme and along with the water molecule. And the enzyme which is utilized here is citrate synthase, and from citrate the next step is dehydration, which is the conversion of citrate into cis-aconitate, which is a 6-carbon molecule, or we can say it is a form of citric acid only. And what we can see that citrate is getting converted into isocitrate or isocitric acid. Why? Because this isocitrate form will reduce the carbon dioxide from it, so it has to be converted into isocitrate form, and this isocitrate form in the presence of NAD+ will form alpha ketoglutarate, which is a 5-carbon molecule. Now here what we can see that one CO2 is getting released and NADH is also present here. So this particular step, formation of alpha ketoglutarate from isocitrate, is known as oxidative decarboxylation. So this chart is very important, and if you have any query to ask, you can write it in the comment section, and also follow me on my Instagram page. Now next step is again oxidative decarboxylation. Now this oxidative decarboxylation is of alpha ketoglutarate in the presence of alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase. So alpha ketoglutarate is a 5-carbon molecule along with NAD+ and coenzyme. It is forming succinyl CoA and NADH plus H+. Now this succinyl CO is a 4-carbon molecule which is again formed by the release of one CO2 from ketoglutarate. Now in this particular process of oxidative decarboxylation, here we can see that two steps are involved. One is the formation of succinyl CoA from alpha ketoglutarate, and another step is the succinyl CoA along with the water molecule and ADP and P. What is this? This is the phosphate which is produced when this succinyl CoA is released and it provides energy with ADP. So now this CoA with ADP will help in production of ATP, and this is the only energy which is produced in the Krebs cycle, and the product form is succinic acid, which is a 4-carbon molecule. Now after when succinic acid is formed, the next step is the dehydrogenation, and this succinic acid along with FAD will form fumaric acid, which is a 4-carbon molecule, and FADH2. And next, after the fumaric acid is formed, the hydration will take place, and fumarate along with the water molecule in the presence of fumarase enzyme will give malate, which is a 4-carbon molecule. And next product after malic acid is formed, it will in the presence of NAD+, the oxidized form of nicotinamide, will give oxalic acid, which is a 4-carbon molecule. Now this oxalic acid will be utilized for the combination with acetyl CoA, and it will give citric acid. So this chart is very important. So you can note down the things, or you can take the screenshot of this particular chart, which will help you in your studies for revision. Now this we will understand with the help of cyclic diagram, that how things are taking place. So what we can see, that acetyl CoA, which is a 2-carbon molecule, which is getting attached with the formed product of Krebs cycle, that is oxaloacetic acid, and it is a 4-carbon molecule giving citric acid, which is a 6-carbon molecule. Now citric acid is a 6-carbon molecule, that's why we are also calling it a tricarboxylic acid, because there are 3 carboxyl group, and the first product form is the citric acid, which is a stable product, and that's why we call it citric acid cycle. The first stable product of this reaction is the citric acid, and we call it citric acid cycle. Now from citric acid, the isocitrate will form, which will release CO2 and will give alpha ketoglutarate, and here we can see that NADH will get converted to, and it will get converted into its reduced form, which is NADH plus H+. And from alpha ketoglutarate we can see the next product which is formed is succinyl CoA, which is a 4-carbon molecule. And now from here succinyl CoA, this 4-carbon molecule will only get converted into the product, and the product formed are all having 4-carbon molecules. So this succinyl CoA, when this CoA will be released, this release of CoA will provide phosphate to this ADP to produce ATP, and this is the only ATP, as I discussed, only ATP for the Krebs cycle. Now this particular cycle, so first let's see the whole cycle. The next product is succinic acid, which is again a 4-carbon molecule, and from succinic acid it is fumaric acid. In the presence of FAD, conversion will take place into the form of FADH2, and along with the water and fumaric acid it will give malic acid, and from malic acid in the presence of NAD+, it will give oxaloacetic acid. Now I would like to discuss this point, that how this ATP is formed. So ATP is basically formed from the ADP plus P, which is transferred from CoA. On the release of CoA, this P is provided to the ADP, and this ATP is formed, and this ATP is the only energy which is produced in this Krebs cycle. So the one round of Krebs cycle will produce 1 ATP, but the net reaction of Krebs cycle will give 2 ATPs, because we know that the product of glucose or the breakdown of glucose is a 2-pyruvic acid or 2 molecules of 3-carbon pyruvic acid. So the net breakdown or the net product for this Krebs cycle for cellular respiration will produce 2 ATPs, and we can see here that 2 molecules of pyruvic acid. So everything will get doubled and NAD plus. So if we are including pyruvic acid into this whole Krebs cycle, then we will say that there are 4 NAD plus. And if we are not including pyruvic acid and only talking about the cyclic event which is taking place within the mitochondrial matrix from acetyl CoA combining with oxaloacetic acid, we are only including, or we will only include 3 NAD plus. So next is FAD. So only one FAD is produced in one round of cycle. So but the net reaction will give 2 FAD plus and 4 H2O molecules plus 2 ADP plus Pi, and the product form is 6 CO2 molecules will get released, 8 NADH plus will produce, and 2 FADH plus produce, 2 FADH2 will produce, and 2 ATP molecules are produced. So this is all from this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. I hope this video was beneficial to you all. Share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, write your query in the comment section, or give any feedback if you have. And you can also follow me on my Instagram page and Facebook page. Links are in the description box. Thank you for watching.